I know you don't have plans for the United States right now. There are high tariffs. Europe also has tariffs as well. What would you say is the most acute effect right now on tariffs globally, U.S. and Europe and potentially elsewhere, on your company and your plans right now?
对于一家企业来说，我们期望是稳定性。
For a company, we expect stability. In any case, stability will bring political, economic, and cultural certainty. And only then we can formulate a clear corporate strategy. So we deeply believe that stability is above all. In fact, Europe is the focus of XPeng's globalization strategy, and we will strengthen our business in regions including Southeast Asia, the Middle East, Central America, and South America. However, we still hope that one day, more Chinese companies will be able to expand their businesses into other countries, including North America, under stable policy conditions.
We know that the Chinese and the Europeans have restarted talks about this minimum price mechanism, potentially to replace the tariffs, which can go as high as 45% into the EU. How would that affect your plans for the European market? Potentially, would that mean scaling back on the immediate need to have your own production bases in Europe?
We have noticed this news, but I believe the talks are still in the early stages. For me, the certainty lies in the tariff policies that China and Europe clearly implemented last year. As we XPeng, we firmly believe that only through localization in areas of localized R&D, service, manufacturing, and sales can we ultimately achieve comprehensive globalization. So we are working on how to better implement our localization strategy in Europe and other regions. In the future, we will announce our localization strategy in certain countries and expect to have more localization strategy in more markets.
Let's talk about chips, because you need these chips across the board, whether it's your flying cars, your humanoid robots, your industrial robots, and of course, self-driving robo-taxis and the like. How critical was it to build these chips in-house, not necessarily rely on the NVIDIA Thor chips and create your own Turing chips? Was this because it's cheaper, or because of export controls, or because you have to meet certain requirements from the Chinese government that more chips in these kind of products need to be made in China?
实际上，像 Tesla、像 Apple 一样。
Actually, companies like Tesla and Apple are developing their own chips, and they're certainly collaborating with NVIDIA and many other chip suppliers. According to our research, each XPeng vehicle contains 5,500 chips from global suppliers. Given the large number of chips, the reason that XPeng is working on the in-house chips is that we hope we can leverage our own capabilities. For instance, if we aim to achieve autonomous driving and use global autonomous driving systems, we need chips that can help our autonomous driving perform better in conditions like nighttime and glare. We hope to maximize the performance of the chips, and at this point, there is a huge value of customized chip. So in the future, we believe we will collaborate with many chip suppliers, including NVIDIA, while continuing to focus on developing our own customized AI chips.